Good afternoon and welcome to Lower Town, St Martin's. Over there, I think it's team. Here we have the St Helens Lighthouse, looking bigger than it certainly did when I was going around St Mary's. To this side, the left, you've got part of the beach where I hope to finish, and this is the beach where I'm about to start a few moments time. Here we have some spectacular gardens, the hotel inn, I believe they call it. Right, I haven't moved too far since the last place I was, but this looks quite interesting, the rock formations that I'm going to show you. Zoom in on St Helens Lighthouse. Used to go to school with a girl called Helen. What happened to her now? Rock formations pretty similar to some of them that I've seen in North Cornwall. Beat over that rock there. Eastern Isles coming into view. As far as I know, and I'm hoping that it's the case, it's never really too high on the Isles of SciLLy. Okay, there's a load of gulls nesting on this particular part here, very close to the pathway. They were scattered when I went past before. Another rock formation here. Gulls flying as I in this rock. And you have another glorious bay right in front. There's a gull sitting on a rock a moment ago, but decided not to wait for me and fly off. Okay, beach here, one particular angle of it. I'm showing you right onto the beach now. What bird that is I don't know. In a feed. I think there's a gull on that third rock up there, unless you want to call it the second rock, if the one of them is joined together. Yes, this one just about see it. I think there's one just about here. Okay, the other side of the bay now. Happy gull having a swim there. Unfortunately, I've spotted a deceased gull, but it's not really a very pleasant sight, so I'll say no more about that. See some birds over here. I wonder if that's a bird. Wind is getting noisy now. That island there is White Island. Behind it, I'm not sure exactly where it is, called IE, but these ones appear to have no name. Spot some men in a boat up there, I believe. Wind is starting to really come in, although it feels warm. There is a tiny bit of a chill on the wind. And I spot a bird up there. Is it a seagull? No. Looking back from where I've just been, now to the left, so there's some rocky areas that sort of remind me a bit of Bodmin Moor maybe. Can't see whether they are rocks or seals there. So far away. And this is where White Island comes in quite big. Okay, there it is. Surprising that nobody lives there. A nice type of place, I suppose, to take a tent over there if you could get a boat over there and pitch your tent up. gull coming into view, and there's one sitting on that ledge there. I was trying to find the other one. It's flown off somewhere. There it is. Around to where the other bay is. Well, I'm standing at the nearest point on St Martin's to White Island. Obviously I could go right on that beach, but technically speaking this is the nearest point. Go up there somewhere. Cannot unfortunately show you the whole thing, but these stones look as if they've been purposely arranged, as if it was maybe some settlement here before, like that village that I showed you yesterday on St Mary's. Another view of the stones, not the rolling stones of course, but stones on the ground. Okay, now one of these formations here. Type of formations where I went on one cambrai, red roof, about a week or so ago, roughly. Here I thought I'd show you some of the beautiful clear water that there is around here. Believe it or not, I can't remember whether I said it or not, but on the journey over on the boat from St Mary's to St Martin's, the water was only a few feet deep, and it was at least a mile across. That was interesting. The captain confirmed it. Right, before I leave this area and go to the other side of the bay, a little view of the bay, looking so beautiful and calm at the moment. Lighthouse over there, I don't know what one they call that. Okay, I've passed the proximity of Higher Town and I'm very nearly ready to be on the other side of the island. Hopefully it won't be too much longer to get back to the starting point then. Okay, it's looking considerable lot darker now for this time of day. Seagulls flying around. It's getting cold as well. Virtually at the pinnacle of the island actually. that marking thing is. It's not actually a lighthouse as such, it's something to navigate ships by, I believe. It looked like an ordinary lighthouse from a distance, but coming closer I can say for sure that it's the same article that is in a postcard that I got today that I'm going to send to someone. Certainly getting chilly up here as well. I've just put a jumper on. It's an amazing gift to be able to hover. A more fuller view of the bay that I've just come from on my travels up to the pinnacle, and I'll show you the other bay on the other side. It's a bit like this place, I can't remember the name of it, just past Boscastle, where there was a point where you could see both sides of the bay from a headland sticking out. Like a rocket going to the moon. And I also remember that from the part just after Porthcurno, where it had something similar to that. Well, here it is. It is known as Daymark, spelled D-A-Y-M-A-R-K. Ruined building here. No idea what that is, unfortunately. And to my right, where I'll show you in a moment, is where the east meets south. And this is the furthest point over here, which I'll go to any second now. Thought I could make out a lighthouse there. That may be a lighthouse. Fading the visibility is, unfortunately. And this is the part where the two coasts change. The Eastern Isles over there. And going southward again. The television transmitter over there on St Mary's. Congregation of birds down there. Don't worry, they always make that noise. And that's the other side. Now, I just saw a bird fly across here that was not a seagull, and I cannot detect where it's gone, unfortunately. And many that I see up here actually, different species that I would not know, but they all seem to fly away before you can get to the camera, unfortunately. This is about the best view I can get of the rest of this, I don't know whether you want to call it a cove or inlet or what. Heading round that corner soon. Right, this is that pile of rocks that you saw a few minutes ago from the other side now. And gradually, I think it shouldn't be too long before getting to the starting point again. Gold over there behind me. Okay, here's a view from the other side. Quite spectacular. All those rocks there. The formation of these rocks. The other side of it now, equally spectacular. Very quiet today, apart from a woman up there walking her dogs and another man walking his dogs. I've seen absolutely nobody out here. That was ages ago. We're on the other side of that beach now, and you can actually see this again that I showed you earlier on. Another sweep along the rocks here. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up, but I can hear the sweet sound of the birds singing.